Hello, you guys. Welcome to the underground, okay? Welcome and welcome back to the underground. We are going to be doing a reading to see what is beneath the surface of your situation. So thank you all for being here. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. If you want to stick around, I'd love to have you, okay? And please remember that with tarot readings, with any reading that you watch, you should go with what you know, okay? Somebody may be a little nervous around you. Okay, you may be a little nervous about a person or a situation, a little bit unsure about the situation or the person. Okay, I feel like there's someone here who wants to make sure that something is real before they actually invest their time and energy, or before they reveal what they're truly about, because of some type of fear regarding the situation itself. Okay. What are the messages for the collective spirit? What are the messages for the collective when it comes to their relationships, connections at this time? We have work. You are so smart. I love that I can discuss work with you. Guarded. See, I'm a little guarded right now. I need time to trust you. And outdoors. Let's enjoy the outdoors. Keep it simple and fun. So this is someone who likes being outside. This is someone who likes being outdoors. They may be a nature enthusiast or someone who just really enjoys being out in nature. Okay. They also take their work or their career very seriously. This situation may have gotten off to a rough start. It says our first date wasn't the best, but it doesn't mean we can't try again. So there was something that was a little bit awkward or just difficult about the situation. Affection. It's hard to keep my hands off you without the added bonus. Interesting. So someone is very much so attracted to you. All right, you guys, this is a person who I feel like really overanalyzes situations, or there's someone who's very analytical, and the fact that their work comes up, it says, you're so smart. I love that I can discuss work with you. So this person feels like you're intelligent and they feel like you have a lot going for you. They feel like you're a person who they can trust with whatever they're going through, whatever they're thinking about, they can trust you with it. But they also feel like they have to protect themselves as well. Yeah. And I feel like somebody may be a little dorky. I heard the word dorky. So that could mean that this person may have a past history of maybe being a little nerdy or being judged for their behavior, especially if they're not going along with the crowd. And they're trying to protect themselves. But let's see. Let me move this over here. Y'all be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Let's see. We're going to look at the situation on the surface. And then we're going to look at what's underneath the surface. Because we got to dig deep. We got to dig deep. And see what's happening. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like I feel like somebody's fumbling over their words. Stumbling over their words. They could even possibly feel like, dang, why did I say that? With the rough start card, I feel like they're really thinking about why did I say that? They may feel like they said something stupid, or they may feel like they fumbled or flubbed their words or something like that. Yeah. This person goes to parks or natural environments in nature to clear their mind in situations. But let's see, what is the situation for the collective watching this now or later? Interesting. The Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Eight of Wands. So whoever this person is feels like they would be, hold on. See? They're sure of themselves until they're not. They're sure of themselves until they start thinking about something, and then they're questioning it. They feel like they would have a good relationship with you, or that you're someone that they see as a positive partner in their future. They see the long term of a situation with you, and they feel like a situation with you will work out, but then they question it. Two of Swords. Yeah, and then the Two of Cups. I feel like whoever this is in denial, okay? With the Justice card, you could be dealing with a Libra. There could also be a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They feel that you are a good match for them, whoever this person is. And they see like a long-term vision of the two of you being together, but then they question it. They second guess themselves. They doubt the initial feeling that they have, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? They want to get to know you more with this Eight of Wands. I feel like they're really adamant about coming towards you. They feel like it would be the right thing to do to come towards you and communicate with you. But then it's like they're questioning it at the same time. Like, oh, I want to go towards collective, but I don't know what to say. What would I say? What should I start off with? How do I get the conversation going? Like, this is how this person is thinking. And as soon as they have a thought, it's like they question that thought immediately. So I feel like this is someone who battles with their... I feel like they battle with good and evil for some reason. This could be somebody in the justice field. This could also be somebody who makes a lot of money with the Ten of Pentacles. So they could be questioning your intentions and whether or not you're around them for the right reasons. They're extremely overprotective of themselves. But look, the Lovers just wanted to pop out. They have a lot of strong feelings towards you and they feel drawn to you. Okay. What's the collective's thoughts in this situation? The Moon card wanted to flip out, but I'm going to keep shuffling. You may be thinking, like, what are they thinking? There's something about you thinking, what are they thinking? Or you trying to figure out what their feelings are, what they're really thinking. Okay, your thoughts are focused on, like, emotions and what they're feeling, or what you may even be feeling about the situation. Like, are you even sure about this person? What's the collective's thoughts about this person? Nine of Wands. I feel like you also have to protect yourself. You're thinking of, you know, making sure that your values are protected, making sure that your assets are protected. That's your thoughts on the situation. The Devil card, Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn for some of you with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and I feel like you're not really sure whether or not this person is right for you or a good fit for you. You're like, I don't know. You're kind of questioning this person when it comes to your thoughts. I also feel like you're thinking of protecting yourself when it comes to different aspects of your life, possibly your finances, your security, your stability. You want to protect your well-being as well as your peace in a situation. Yes, and your value is very high. Like, you see yourself very highly, as you should. And I feel like you kind of have this idea of, well, if I let this person in, like, are they going to try to control me? Some of you may be worried about this person trying to control you. They may have certain tendencies of trying to control you. I feel like the way they see you is the Queen of Cups, but you're more so vibrating in a Queen of Pentacles energy because you're very much so focused on many different things. It's like, you know, I feel like you guys may do a lot of things. You may have your own business, or you may be very highly placed in your own career. And it's very funny because it's like you both have the same concerns about each other. What is the collective's emotions in this situation? Yeah, you may be feeling confused. That's what came out with this first, you know, set of thoughts that you have. It's like the Seven of Cups. You're not really sure how you feel about this person, because I really feel like you're trying to get a vibe off of this person. Like, you're trying to see if they're really genuine. You're trying to see if they're a good fit for you, but you're not really sure. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles and the Sun card. It's like, what's going to happen if I were to go into this situation? Your independence is very important to you guys. And I feel like you guys have found, okay, a way to be very happy in your singlehood. And there's not really anything that's stopping you from having what it is that you want. Right now, I feel like you've acquired a lot. You've gained a lot. I feel like you're looking very vibrant as well. Like the way that you come off to people, you look very vibrant. Okay, if I could speak. I feel like you guys are very happy. Like you feel happy with who you are. You feel happy being on your own. But you may feel confused about this person and whether or not they're worth you giving up your independence in some way, shape, or form to try to build a bond with them at this time. Okay, what's the collective's next actions towards this person? What's the collective's next actions toward this person? The Death card. So Scorpio energy. I feel like you're going to observe. I really feel like you're in an energy of observation and meditation. Okay. And then we have the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. I feel like you don't know what you're going to do next because it really just depends on how this person comes towards you, how they approach you. It's like you're in an energy of receiving. Some of you may be in a feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman or however you identify. You could be in a feminine energy, but that just means that you're in an energy of like receiving. You're not really in an energy of taking very much action. Okay, because Two of Swords and the Five of Wands, it's kind of like you're conflicted as well mentally. What you need to be mindful of, because a lot of times what we don't realize is that when someone around us is confused, it makes us confused. And I feel like because this person's energy came out as the Two of Swords, they're a little confused about what they really want, or they're a little confused about how they truly feel about you in the connection. And I think that could be stopping you from taking any action. I feel like you are definitely a person who is against competition. You don't want to compete with anyone. You don't want to fight for anyone's affection. If somebody wants you, they're going to want you and they're going to come after you, and you're not really going to do much about it, because at the end of the day, people fight for what it is that they want. Okay, can I get one more card for the collective watching this reading now or later when it comes to their next actions towards this person? The Magician, yeah. You're just going to sit back. I feel like you're going to sit back and observe the situation, because you see in this Magician card, this Magician is kind of like, you know, going with the flow of what's happening. There's an infinity symbol here. There's an infinity symbol on his hood. And it's kind of like you're just going with the flow of what basically spirit, destiny, God, source, whoever you believe in brings into your life. You're not really forcing it. It doesn't feel like you're forcing it. You're manifesting changes in your life, but I feel like your action is more geared towards the things that you want in your life, not necessarily what's going on with this person. Okay? Because you feel a little bit confused about what they even want, or about what this relationship even means, what it symbolizes in your own life. Like, what are you, it's like you're trying to figure out, okay, what am I meant to learn from this? Because it kind of feels like there's like, it's like this person has come into your life and you're just kind of like, well, why? Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys are focusing on rebuilding your finances, putting the pieces of your life back together. It seems like you're more self-driven, to be honest with you. And I feel like you're manifesting a change within your own life, and your actions toward this person could be coming off as if you're, you know, manifesting, or you're taking some type of action, but it's not towards them. It's like, it could be, what is it called? It could be like a side effect of you manifesting things in your own life. So the action that you're taking in your own life to create the life that you want, to continue to perpetuate the life that you have, that you enjoy, could cause some type of action within this other person. Capricorn, Scorpio, possibly Sagittarius. Also could be Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe even Aries. Okay. But you're manifesting your own abundance, like stability with the King of Pentacles. Something reliable, something dependable. Because there's some level of disappointment that you have with an aspect of your life. You may even be having an epiphany when it comes to some type of action that you're taking towards manifesting your goals. It's like you're having this epiphany about the way that you approach these types of situations with people. Okay, let's see what their thoughts are. What is this person coming towards the collective, or the person on the collective's mind, the person who's coming up in this reading? What are their thoughts about this connection between them and the collective? What are their thoughts about this connection between them and the collective? See, they're not sure. They got a lot going on in their mind. I feel like this person is not really sure about what they want to do. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. They're thinking about love. I feel like this person wants love. Can I get one more card for their thoughts? Yeah, but the Ten of Wands is hard. Something is a burden for them. They may be feeling like this connection is difficult to manifest. That's what I feel. That could be causing like the confusion or the back and forth in their head. Like they may be feeling like this connection is difficult to manifest. Okay. Also, they're thinking about their independence as well. Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. But there's something that they want. I feel like this person wants love. I feel like they want to have their one and only, but it's like the work that it takes to put into it is a lot harder than it is for them to just be single. Okay. I feel like they could be having a breakthrough about this. Like, okay, that's what it is. This person is realizing that if they want love, or if they want a relationship, or if they want to have what it is that they desire in a connection, it's going to take hard work. Like, it's going to take effort. It's going to take them putting in the work towards whoever it is that they see as their counterpart. This person possibly could be communicating with you very like sporadically. Like their communication, it's like they're trying to balance out their communication. Like this is the type of person who thinks about everything that they do, everything that they say. They're very analytical. So it tells me that they could be an air sign, strong Libra, but it's like they're starting to think about this from a more emotional standpoint. It's hard for this person to deal with their emotions. They have a blockage when it comes to dealing with their emotions. They could even have a blockage in their heart chakra. And it feels like to me that they're starting to decide, okay, like it's like they're contemplating this and they're thinking, well, I say that I want love, and I say that I want a connection that's meaningful, and I say that I want, you know, someone who's there for me and someone who I can depend on. I want this relationship, but at the same time, it's like they're witnessing themselves not necessarily putting in the work, or they're witnessing themselves, you know, shying away from the work that they have to put in order to get that type of connection. And they're starting to realize that that's like a contradiction. Like you can't want love in relationships, but then not be willing to put in the effort that it takes to have the love in the relationship. You know, you can't say that you want someone loyal to you when you're out like kind of running the streets. I'm not saying that this person is running the streets, but they're single, and they're making it very clear that they're single, and that, you know, that they kind of like have their own individuality in the situation. But they're like, okay, well, how can I come together and be one with someone, Ace of Cups, if I can't put aside my own desires or put aside my own selfishness? Okay, what's in this person's emotions when it comes to the connection with the collective? How is this person feeling emotionally about this connection with the person watching? Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. Wow. So I feel like this person is very happy when it comes to thinking about you in their heart. Like emotionally, this person feels strongly towards you. I feel that they're feeling that this could be a relationship. It kind of feels like somebody who is seeing that this could be successful, but also questioning it at the same time. And then we have the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this person is at home in their bed or before they go to sleep wondering like what you're doing. Two of Pentacles. Like they could be really wondering like what you have going on. Now, They could also be not really communicating with you at this time. That's kind of what I was picking up with this 8 of Wands. It's like, I feel like this person strategically plans out communication with you. Like, yeah, and then there's the 2 of Swords. They don't know what to say when it comes to how they feel. This person has trouble expressing their emotions, and I'm getting a lot of like conflicting messages with them. So it's like one minute they feel really strongly, the next minute they don't know and they're questioning it. But it's like in the time that you guys aren't really speaking, I feel like this person is kind of like wondering what they should do next, or wondering what you're doing when they're not around. You could be doing that as well to a certain extent. I feel like you are wondering how they feel. But you're more so wondering, like, not so much what they're doing while you're gone, because I kind of feel like you guys have become comfortable with your singlehood, or you've become comfortable being independent. It's not so much that you're wondering like what they're doing. You're more so wondering like, what's the reason for this connection? Like, what was the reason that we came together? And I feel like this person is more so wondering, like, what are you doing when they're not around, okay? What are their next actions, this person coming up in this reading, what are their next actions towards the collective when it comes to this connection or this relationship, okay? Hold on. I just got caught up, choked up. So they may be a little choked up. I really feel like this person don't know what to say to you. Because if you're coming through as the Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, it's like they're seeing you as like them meeting their match. They've met their match with you, or you've caused them to have some type of awakening within themselves that makes them question their life and where they are. This is something that I feel like this person is grappling with, kind of struggling with to deal with. And I also feel like I find myself dreaming, but I feel like this person finds themselves dreaming about like the connection, or daydreaming about the connection of like what could happen if you guys were in a relationship together. They may even have had recently a dream about you, or a dream about being in a relationship with you. And I feel like they're not sure how to deal with that. Okay. Okay, what is this person's next actions towards the collective when it comes to this connection? What are their next actions towards the collective? The 9 of Pentacles, okay? What are their next actions towards the collective when it comes to this connection, Spirit? Can I get one more card for what their next actions are? The Temperance. I feel like they could possibly be trying to juggle. It's like they want to stay independent, but they also want to see what it's like to be with you. So they could be sending you little messages. Like, I really get this sporadic communication. Like, they're going to try to still communicate with you and keep the option open. But I also feel like they're not really sure to fully, like, and they're not really sure that they're ready to fully, like, invest or commit to the situation 100%, because they're in this very guarded energy, okay? I don't think that they're completely aware of what they want. I feel like they're still going to be mostly focused on themselves at this time. The Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, but it's like they're going to plant these little seeds. I feel like you may hear from this person every now and then. I don't know how much of a connection that you really have with this person. This could be somebody new that you just met. I also feel like this person is thinking about how they felt when they met you. And for some reason, the energy that they got from you when they first met you was heavy. Like, it was heavy, but it wasn't necessarily bad. It just made them think about, like, it's like your energy prompted them to really consider, like, what is it that they really want? This person is going to be moving really slow towards you, but I feel like they're going to be making efforts towards you. They're going to be possibly, they may ask you out on dates. They may, you know, send you little messages here and there, but I feel like they're, right now, I feel like they may just kind of be focused on like kind of getting to know you more. This person may also have something going on with their past as well. Sagittarius energy on their side, possibly Virgo. I'm getting Libra as well, possibly. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because the Queen of Cups is at the top. Maybe even like Aries, but Sagittarius is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly Aries, and maybe Virgo or Libra. All right. Now let's see what's underneath the surface. What is not being shown to the collective when it comes to this person in this connection? What is hidden or what is underneath the surface when it comes to this person that the collective is receiving this message about? What's under the surface? Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. Let me just pause because I was going to pick up a card and then I kind of second guessed it and I pushed it back in the deck really fast and it was too late. So I feel like that could be a message as well. Like this person may have an issue with missed opportunities. Like they may have had a lot of missed opportunities in their life. And they may push people away who are actually good for them. And then they realize it later after they, you know, have the regrets kind of set in. That they pushed away a good situation or they pushed away a good thing. But what's hidden from the collective when it comes to this connection? Four of Cups. Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords. Yeah. Whoever this is has been really hurt in the past. King of Cups. I feel like they have emotional maturity. They know how to control their emotions. They definitely know how to control their emotions. But sometimes that could lead to maybe a perception of them that's detached. Like you may pick up from this person like that they're very detached or that they have some type of social anxiety or that they may have like some type of like personality disorder or something like that. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so take it how it resonates. But at this point, it kind of feels like this person is like holding back their emotions and their feelings because of a disappointment that they had in the past with a connection or another situation. Okay, I just heard special delivery. Okay, so I don't know if they're going to send you something or a message is going to be delivered. But what's going on the surface is that this person is dissatisfied with like all the people coming into their lives because it's like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. I feel like this person has a lot of suitors too. I don't think that this is somebody who doesn't like, it's not that they're not aware of their attractiveness. It's not that they're not aware of like the energy that they bring to a connection or what they could possibly have in a connection. They're fully aware of what they have. They're fully aware of who they are. It's like this is somebody who knows what they have to offer, quote unquote, what people say. They know what they bring to the table and they know that they could be a good partner. They could be a good spouse. But the problem with them is that they feel that they have not found someone who is worthy of whatever that is. And that could be the mirror effect that's happening between you and this person. Like you could also feel like that as well. I also feel like this person had a breakup recently that's made them kind of against, like it's put them kind of against love, or it's turned them off to like romance and love and relationships. It's like they don't necessarily want to deal with it because they automatically assume that it's going to turn out bad. Like, that's why I said this person has this logic complex. Like, they have this thing within them where they're kind of detached from their emotions because it's hard for them to deal with emotions. Because whatever emotions that they've been forced to deal with are things that were hard and painful and difficult. And they just really have been trying to pull themselves back together from everything that's been going on. So they're very much so closed off to like these feelings that they've been having. They could be very closed off to their emotions. Okay. I do feel like this person could have just gone through a breakup and they don't really want love. They may just want to try to get over whoever they were just with. Okay. But I feel like they're bored. They're bored. They're dissatisfied with like what they've been getting. I feel like they've been getting a lot of average, mediocre situations. Okay. But that's the problem with the Four of Cups. It's like they have an issue missing opportunities because when the opportunity is in front of them, they don't see it. They don't see that you're actually the person, I feel like, who's capable, because they've encountered so many people who are incapable of giving them what they want, and they may not have a close connection with their intuition. So they've encountered a lot of people who have proven to be incapable of giving them what they want in a relationship. And they just feel like they kind of have this jaded personality that they feel this is going to be something that everyone is going to do. They have this complex where they feel like everyone is going to let them down, or everyone is going to be lackluster, or everyone is not going to give them what they want. Dream guy. So this may be someone very connected to who it is that you want, or you may be this dream guy. They may see themselves as this dream guy. They have their career together. I feel like this person has their career together. I feel like they work in like the justice system, or they work in some type of field that could be connected to the justice system, or they could just make good money doing whatever it is that they do. Okay. But there's some, it's like they know what they have to offer to people, but it's like they have to like get over the image. It's like something about their image is very important to them as well. Yeah, but they're isolated. They feel alone. They feel like they can't share things with people. But it's very interesting that this comes out about their work. They're very focused on their work. And I feel like they know that you're someone. It's like their spirit internally. They know that you're someone who can relate to them. They know that they can talk to you. They know that you're someone who can actually be like worthy of them. And I feel like there's this mutual feeling where you feel like they could be worthy of you, but they're so used to people letting them down that they're allowing that to cloud their judgment when it comes to this situation. They are in love. I feel like they already feel this strong love for you, and that's coming through in the Ace of Cups. Like, am I in love? Is this love? Isn't that a song? I'm hearing the Can We Talk for a Minute song. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Wait, and that song, see? And that song is about somebody like writing a letter. Next time I'll be around you, I'll be more clever. But they don't want to come at you the same way as other people come at you. Just like a baby, I was too shy. And I dreamed of you ever since. I told you they was dreaming, y'all. And I built up my confidence. And next time you call my name, I know just what to say. Can we talk? Okay. Ooh. I'm telling you. What else does the collective need to know about this situation? Alone. I'm telling you. They know that they're what everybody wants, but they feel alone. They feel isolated, but it's because they block themselves off to what's really beneficial for them. It's like they're in denial of it because they know what's right for them, but they're in denial of it. Yeah, separation. They just went through a breakup with somebody. Yep. This could be a baby mother, a baby father, someone who they have a child with. They might have a young child as well. What else does the collective need to know in this situation? Ooh, what did I say, child? Okay. So yeah, you might not know that this person just had a child with someone. Or this is a child that they don't really talk about. Okay. But they're feeling alone. They're feeling isolated. Yeah, mental issues. Yeah. They could be trying to cope with these issues by, you know, using sex and things like that. But I feel like this person is, they may not be the father of this child, or they may not think that they're the father of this child. Yeah, but there's definitely some type of thoughts that are getting in the way of this person's emotions and feelings. It's like they want to express themselves one way. And when they're really in those emotions, like when they really feel strongly, they want to express themselves one way. But it's like when they think about how it would look, them expressing themselves like this, they feel like it would be stupid, or that they would look dumb or something like that. And that's why I feel like this person misses out on opportunities, because it's like they go into the opportunities that are not necessarily in their best interest with all this confidence, and then they get burned. But then the ones that like come up, like the opportunities that come up that really they need to go into, are the ones that they question. And I think that you're the person who actually would balance this person out really well. Okay, with the Justice card, like they see some type of long-term projection of the future that you guys will have together. And they know that you would balance them out really well. But whatever they're dealing with right now, okay, is stopping them from moving forward. What else does the collective need to know? Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Okay. What else does the collective need to know about this situation? Hammer. See what I'm saying? Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So there could be a connection that this person already has. I feel like they're holding back their emotions. It's like they're suppressing their emotions, either because they may be trying to fix something that's not fixable. Girl talk, and Cupid's arrow was at the bottom. So there's no boy talk card in this deck. Sorry, but whoever this is, whether they're masculine or feminine, they could be talking to their friends about what they should do, because these people may have been stable points of reference in their life. Whoever this is, they need to listen to their own intuition, because I feel like they could be being led astray by other people around them. Can I get one more card? Oh my goodness. Ooh, karmic relationship. See, that's what I'm saying. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. See, this person is, whoever this is that you're connecting with, collective, they're struggling with like getting karmic relationships. Like they're struggling with getting those karmic relationships out of their life and cycling out of those. Because it feels like to me they have a karmic connection with friends or family giving them bad advice. And they also have a karmic connection with, it could be two people, since my fingers did that and then I did that. But they could also have a karmic relationship that they have a child with this person and they're not sure if this is actually their child. Something about the child's face, like maybe their facial features. They don't recognize the child's face, or they don't see themselves in the child. And that whoever that other parent is of that child, whether it's a man or woman, whoever, they are trying to maybe rebuild something with this person that's karmic. It's broken. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So I feel like this person could definitely be like coming to a point where they're watching you. They may even invite you out for like a short date or something like that, like a coffee date. But I also feel like this is them holding the experience, whatever that may be. They're holding the experience that they had with you close to them, and they're falling back on it, like they're remembering it and going back to it whenever they feel frustrated about whatever current situation that they're in. It's like they daydream about you. And things didn't necessarily get off to the easiest start between the two of you guys. But I feel like, things are not always going to necessarily be perfect in these types of connections. But I feel like this person, I feel like their next actions towards you, I feel like this person is kind of just like a little aimless right now. Like they need direction. They may have a lot of direction in their career. And they may have a lot of direction when it comes to like what they do for a living. but they don't have a lot of emotional or spiritual direction. And I feel like that's how they're blocking their blessing, because you may have been someone who, you know, comes into their life or was meant to come into their life to help them with that. And they could be missing an opportunity. You have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups counterparts. We also saw the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're looking for your counterpart. Someone not only who can fulfill you emotionally, but who can be there as a reliable, practical source of support in more than just, you know, one aspect of your life. Okay. But I feel like this person sees you as a counterpart, but I feel like you're not convinced yet because of the way that they have conducted themselves. And I feel like with this Temperance and this Nine of Pentacles, they're going to stay single until like they feel some type of like epiphany happen. Like, I feel like this person is like, okay, well, if it's meant to be, it'll be. But they're missing the fact that they may have to take some type of action. I feel like they do want commitment. But they're like, okay, this person falls for the okie doke. They fall for the okie doke when it comes to connecting with people. Because a lot of the karmic relationships that they have been from people who like really pursue them hard because of the way that their image is. They're coming off as this dream guy or this dream girl, and they just feel like people should come after them. Like, I feel like this person has never really had to do a lot to get attention, and that's the problem. It's like they're taking whatever comes to them instead of going after what it is that they want. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Okay, I'm very passionate about this for whatever reason. So I just want to clarify this Nine of Pentacles and this Temperance card with their next action, Spirit. What is this Temperance when it comes to this person's next actions? Three of Swords again. Yep. And then there's the action, the Magician and the Strength card again. They're holding back. Like, they want to take action. They want to come at you. They want to reach out to you, and they want to come towards you really strong, but they're really trying to like control themselves because they don't want to get hurt in a situation. I feel like this person really does not want to get hurt. Okay, what's this Three of Swords right here and what's hidden? Interesting. All right. We have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the Death card. Yeah. They got hurt. They got betrayed. Somebody may have cheated on them, lied to them, stolen from them. They've had a lot of fucked up situations. But that's still, you know, we got to work through. Everybody has fucked up situations. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to be cussing. Dang. But I don't know if I cussed already before. Oh, well. But everybody has situations where they've been through, like, betrayals in love. And it's really changed this person. Like, whatever's happened to this person has really changed them to where they feel like they have to be super patient. And they have to hide their feelings behind the logic. Like, that's what it is. They're more focused on the logic and what makes logistical sense than what their heart is telling them to do. They really close their heart off. Okay. What's this Three of Swords over here with the Temperance? Jeez, the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be juggling. So just keep this in mind for yourself. They're going to stay single and continue to go back and forth with, I guess, the people who they've been dating. They may include you in that. They may reach out to you. They may not. I feel like they are going to communicate with you, but they're not going to communicate with you consistently. With the Justice card, they're going to communicate with you when it's convenient for them. Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. But see, them being in this type of energy is going to create more of this Ten of Wands. It's going to create more of this blockage or feeling blocked or confused or not having clarity, because there's going to be like, there's going to be a feeling of like being trapped in the situation. And I feel like you're just observing. I feel like you're just kind of watching this person, because I feel like they are going through some type of mental issue connected to this situation. All right, let's see. What is the advice for the collective when it comes to this relationship? What is the advice for the collective when it comes to this relationship, Spirit? What do they need to do? Breakthrough, and then temptation fell on the floor. Yeah, so I don't even think that temptation is an issue for you. You may be tempted by this person. They may be very attractive. But I feel Spirit is trying to get you to see something about your intuition when it comes to this connection. They're trying to get you to, yeah. If you're being told or you feel like you're being urged or guided to release this person, Spirit wants you to follow that guidance, because there's going to be a realization or a breakthrough that comes from that. And it could be a breakthrough that comes from this person, like, or comes to this person. Like, you may have a breakthrough, but you releasing them and following your intuition to kind of cut the situation off until they're more clear could allow there to be clarity on their end. But like I said earlier, that comes back to, like, when you're around confused people, you become confused. And I think Spirit is trying to tell you, like, hey, if they're confusing you and if it's too much up and down about the situation, then I feel like you're being urged to kind of like let it go. Let go and let God, baby. Because you can't make somebody see clearly. You can't make someone or force someone to see your value. And you disconnecting yourself from them and letting them go may prompt this person to, like, recognize or understand your value. But they definitely have a situation going on with an ex. And they may not be sure if this child is theirs, or they may not be sure if, you know, this person is being real with them. But I feel like they're trying to kind of repair a situation from the past, or they're either trying to get over their past by being single. And, like, they keep running into the same karmic connections because they have not dealt with the deeper issues of the situation and why they could be experiencing these types of relationships over and over again. So that's what I feel. I hope it helped you guys. Be sure to leave your comments below. Like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And that's it. I ain't got no more. Bye.